Somewhere beneath the cold, gray waters of the North Sea, fishermen have hauled up mammoth tusks in their nets, ancient antlers, even human tools, thousands of years old. They weren't fishing over open ocean. They were fishing over a lost world, an entire land where people once lived, hunted, and raised families. A place with a name most people have never heard: Doggerland. At the end of the last ice age, Britain wasn't an island. A vast stretch of low hills, marshland, rivers, and forest connected what's now the United Kingdom directly to mainland Europe. This land, Doggerland, may have covered an area larger than many modern countries. For thousands of years, it wasn't empty, it was rich. Rivers teeming with fish, forests full of deer and wild boar, herds of mammoth and horse moving across its plains. Archaeologists believe it may have been one of the most productive hunting grounds in prehistoric Europe, home to thousands of Mesolithic hunter-gatherers who built their lives across its valleys. But Doggerland was living on borrowed time. As the Ice Age ended, massive glaciers around the world began to melt, and global sea levels started climbing slowly, relentlessly, over thousands of years. Doggerland's low-lying landscape made it especially vulnerable. Rivers widened into swamps, swamps turned into shallow seas. Communities that had lived across generations in the same valleys would have watched their hunting grounds shrink year after year, forcing them to retreat further and further from the coastlines their ancestors had known. Then, roughly 8,200 years ago, scientists believe a catastrophic event accelerated everything. A massive underwater landslide off the coast of Norway, known as the Storegga Slide, may have triggered a tsunami that swept across what remained of Doggerland's coast, hastening its final disappearance beneath the waves. For a long time, Doggerland existed only as a theory. That changed as trawler nets began dragging up prehistoric bones and tools from the seabed, and as oil and gas companies mapped the North Sea floor in extraordinary detail while searching for reserves. Scientists repurposed that data to reconstruct entire ancient river systems and coastlines now sitting under 50 meters of water. Today, researchers are even recovering ancient DNA from sediment cores pulled from the seabed, piecing together. Somewhere beneath the ships and shipping lanes of one of the busiest seas on Earth, an entire prehistoric world still lies preserved in mud and silence. No monuments mark it, no ruins rise from its surface, just bones, tools, and the quiet, patient work of scientists piecing together a land that the sea swallowed whole.